So hi everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. Everybody's aware of how angry everyone is at the NRA because of the nonstop school shootings. And, anyway, I can't believe it, but we got Wayne LaPierre on the phone. Hello?
This is Wayne LaPierre, the president of the National Rifle Association. Who am I talking to?
Mr. LaPierre, this is Jimmy Dore.
Jimmy Dore, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess, you're one of these so-called journalists who are using this horrible tragedy to promote your socialist anti-gun agenda.
Yep.
Huh. People usually push back on that, at least a little. Well, I knew it, you punk.
Oh, Mr. LaPierre, please, come on, let's have a civil dialogue here.
Well, the time for that is in the past, you buttnut. When people like you start openly calling to take away our God-given rights, it's time for Americans like me to stand up and fight, not give footsies and foot rubs. God damn it, that fell apart at the end.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll be up front and say that I think people like you are ruining this country, Wayne.
Me? Ha ha ha! That's rich. It's elites like you who are ruining this country.
How am I elite?
You Hollywood elites. Just a bunch of rascals.
Again, I don't live in Hollywood. I live in Pasadena, and just being an entertainer doesn't mean you're necessarily progressive.
Well, we have a lot of entertainers in the NRA.
Yeah, who, like Ted Nugent?
Look, Jimmy, famous people are insane, and insane people love guns. You think Ted Nugent is the only rock musician in the NRA? Please. He's not even the only Amboy Duke in the NRA.
So once again, you have the solution to these school shootings. The solution that you're presenting is more guns in school. How do any of you genuinely think more guns in school is going to work out?
Jimmy, as I've stated before, the only thing that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, and me shooting you in the face.
What? Me?
Sorry, my therapist said I should acknowledge and vocalize my feelings more. Turns out it's mainly just gun stuff.
You know, everyone's on to you, Wayne. The NRA is an industry lobby. The way you handle these shootings just causes more people to buy guns, which creates more shootings, and so on until you personally make $5 million, just like you did last year.
Listen, you bum. This is about elites like you having contempt for red state America and for Christians.
What does that have to do with anything?
Jimmy, our members are deeply religious people. Many feel that they are living in the end times. It's a powerful and important aspect of their faith, a faith that is protected by the First Amendment.
Right.
So they withdraw from the world with their guns. They homeschool their children.
Okay, uh-huh.
So these school shootings don't even affect most of our members anyway.
This is...
Except for the fact that they end up validating this very worldview. With each of these tragedies, they see the sick, decaying, dangerous world out there that they need to defend themselves from. Defend themselves with guns, and more guns.
Wow.
So these occasional mass shootings put money in our pockets and validates the faith of our members. Preventing them from happening in the future would be an all-out assault on the deeply held religious beliefs of these good Americans, beliefs that are protected by our Constitution, and I will defend those rights to the death, with guns.
Okay, well, that's revolting, Wayne. Thanks for sharing that with us. But let me ask you a question. What about you? Are you in this just for the money?
Oh, no. I'm a true believer. I love my guns more than my own children. Guns are my reason for getting up in the morning. I'm not even myself until I squeeze a few rounds off.
Wayne, but you're not one of those people homeschooling fundamental Christians in the middle of nowhere. You're well educated. You're wealthy. You don't seem the type to be a gun fanatic.
Oh, yeah? You try going to an all-boys school with one undescended testicle and a Frenchy French last name. See what your relationship with guns ends up being. You don't know my journey.
All right, Wayne LaPierre, is great talking with you, buddy.
I'm going to shoot you with my gun.
Okay. All right, that was Wayne LaPierre, and I got to tell you, he doesn't sound like a wealthy, educated guy who lives in the city. He does actually sound like one of those homeschooling, middle of nowhere gun nuts. And I think it's about, like, where can that guy go out to dinner? That's my question. I wish I still had him on the line. I would ask him, Wayne, where is it that you can go out? Because we did a video of Harvey Weinstein was at dinner somewhere, and some people just came up to him and just slapped him right in the face. So I can imagine that maybe
he should have had a gun.
Oh, Wayne, you're still there.